sports. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the second-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Commodores will kick this away and start us off. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit. Flip. Black 24. Black 24. Ready, go.
And now the handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards.
Got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Pound 55. Ready.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. He's hit as he throws it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the wideout goes in motion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bell. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Commodores will have to kick it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. That is settled for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
Belly stunner. Cut it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Vandy offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Jukes to get free. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. And now the running back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Taking down at the 49.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter.
SMU 10, Vanderbilt 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. When the defense is digging in, the offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away.
10, Vanderbilt 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It leads to 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Jennings. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
9-yard line. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the same runner's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To the air. It's Johnson. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Commodores.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 14, SMU 10.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
SMU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Okay, ready?
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to extend the play. He bought some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
29 Philly.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Throwing for his running back. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Eludes the rush. Both run tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range but got stopped on 4th down last time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. 13 seconds left in the 1st half as they line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Bell. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Bell. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
By the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Commodores churn out another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he's back to throw again on second down. He's looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game.
And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking for some space. It's Moss.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Jennings. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Ponies. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's escaping the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Commodores will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Johnson. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, SMU 17, Vanderbilt 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Finding some room at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Commodores are in the red zone. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Brings up second down.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
17.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Important third down play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Mustangs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21.
Bringing it out, it's Bell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Vanderbilt offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking to scramble now. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
The Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that three-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Second down after that previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Vanderbilt offense will take over first and 10.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with, and I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.